feel like I'm forgetting something. But you know, I start so many streams feeling that way. I should just get used to it. You'd think I would be used to it by now. But I'm not. Where am I? Why am I... This particular location? I don't remember if this is where... No, that was not where we left off. We left off when I was, like, somewhere over here, because the shops were way over here. At the bottom. And, yeah. So whenever a shop is closed, then you can go buy it. To open it, I guess. And get a discount, maybe? If I don't think I even bothered to go look inside. So why don't I go do that? Oh, wait, can I? No. It was 20,000, wasn't it? I have 18,000. Want to buy double pistols? That'd be neat. You know, give pistols an advantage over the poison dart gun. Oh, it was 10,000. Cool. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game like when I was changing my hat. Just trying to switch off and then back on to see if I can make sure it's equipped. Yeah, so I think all that was just buying a second Queen Anne pistol. So now instead of firing once and reloading, I can fire twice and reload. Don't have enough Echu? Gesundheit. Huh. I thought they were euros, but apparently not. Which is weird, because I could swear that they were euros in Assassin's Creed 3, but apparently America didn't have a unified currency yet, still. And that really just... I mean, it's 2 shots. I'm gonna buy it and see if that opens up double barrel pistols. No. Well... Okay. I mean, I already have the double Queen Anne's, so what do I need a double barrel pistol for? Actually, I think maybe it's like the Duckfoot, where it's not you can shoot 4 times and then reload. It's you shoot 4 guys simultaneously. So I'm imagining the gun, or the double barrel pistol, will be the same in this, where you can... Wait, trade system? Hang on, let me go back in trade system. I imagine the double barrel pistol will be you fire 2 shots simultaneously, although they are on top of each other and facing the same way. Oh, I can access this from there. Cool. I have not done any of this because there was no point. There was nothing else to do. And it was also good on money from all the chests we've opened. So let's see. Yeah, you're docked. And I got 2 docked there. Ooh. I can get a 25% profit selling tobacco to Veracruz. Well, good, because look at this. I got the bark. Good old Ajax. Trying to remember buttons here to buy the stuff. Okay, that's the most I can afford right now. That's fine. Actually, if it's only 80, How much can the schooner store again? 50. Yeah, I'm not happy about not stocking up all the way on stuff. Oh wait, I can't go to Veracruz from Havana. Okay, well, I guess I feel less bad about not having a fully stocked Ajax. Yeah, go ahead and send it to New Orleans. Yeah, so I'd get, I was gonna say 30%, no. 30 more monies. Still don't know how to pronounce it because no one has told me. Haven't looked it up. Obviously, you've been watching. But yeah, still profit, so just go ahead and wait a second. It actually did let me pick. Too late. But then I still wonder, why do I have... Oh yeah, Berserk Poison. Why do I have pocket watches? I still have not figured out or looked up what those do. But anyway, since there's the only thing left to do is to just go do the stuff. The main story. Let's go do main story. Let's parkour for no reason. It's fun. Oop, I'm climbing a lamp. Don't climb the lamp. Oh, also, I did go to read the database entries. I'm gonna hold off on that because they are, why is there a diary page here? Why are the diary pages not showing up on the map? I've got the viewpoints. Oh, it shows up now because I'm in range. Yeah, the database is, it's, I guess you could say it's reminiscent of how it would update in Assassin's Creed 3. You know, kind of like how you get the database entries for the Templars, and then once you realize that they're Templars, it's like, oh, okay, we're going to update these database entries and let you know now that they're Templars, and we will tell you things they did as a Templar. But, forgot I haven't finished that train of thought. Is that they, yeah, they update in a way. Which I should actually be showing this instead of just telling you, because it is actually kind of neat. Narratively speaking, I did the wrong thing. I didn't come up here for the viewpoint. It was just instinctual. Climb the tall thing and then get the viewpoint. Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten it yet, because it's all the way up there. With the bacon. Now I can leap of faith. That was the map. I opened the map instead of the database. Database. People. Who would be a... Oh, Agate. Here's a good example of what I mean. You see, Agate was born in the 1720s on the Atlantic coast of Africa. Official records unavailable. In 1729, he was taken into slavery and shipped to Saint-Domingue, now Haiti, where he was taken under the wing of revolutionary disruptor Francois Macandal. He joined the Assassin Brotherhood in 1738. Following a failed poisoning attempt against the white colonists of Saint-Domingue, and Macandal's subsequent execution, Agate fled to Louisiana, a marked man, and hid in the bayou. Unable to exercise his own murderous tendencies, he soon manipulated Aveline de Grandpré and Gerald Blanc into joining the Assassin Brotherhood, and trained them to do his dirty work. So you could see there, in the tone of the database, and I don't think this is spoilers to say, it's written by Templars. It's not written by Sean. You know, Sean Hastings, the guy who always writes the database stuff. It's written by a Templar. So they are besmirching Agate's name, being like, oh yeah, he wants to exercise his murderous tendencies, and he manipulated people into doing his dirty work. Which, like, the updates will, I believe it'll have a assassin, I think Citizen E, whatever that guy was, his actual name. I think he's the one updating these, and I believe it's an assassin, inserting the truth into them, and you can see there, all caps. I didn't read this before it updated. Kind of regret not doing that, but I imagine it's like with the cutscenes where, when you do the Citizen E thing, and it shows you a cutscene you've already seen, but then shows you the truth of how the cutscene actually played out, where it's not really that different. It's just kind of like phrasing, I guess. But yeah, so those might actually be interesting to read on screen once we beat the game and can see some of the truth in stuff we've encountered. I mean, I guess, we already know Agate's not some murderous psycho who's manipulating us. It's freaking libel is what it is. Climb the thing! I get not being able to climb it in the lady guys, but come on, I'm in the climbing guys. Oh, and I did do the, I did replay missions to get 100% sync on them, so right now, all of our DNA is 100% synced right now. So that's cool.
Aveline, you are unhappy? What did you find?
Too much and not enough. The Spanish are behind the kidnappings, but the kidnapped seem to look forward to their transit, to where I don't know. No one at the fort could tell me.
The directive must come straight from the top, from Gouverneur Uyua. Is this why he hides in La Balise instead of coming to the city and leading like a proper leader? What is his true purpose here?
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
That will be difficult as long as he stays couched in La Balise.
I'll drive him out and make him answer.
Interrogation is not your usual style.
This is not a usual circumstance.
Good. Then let us gather our unusual circumstances to plan our attack. This Spanish gouverneur has placed so many restrictions on trade, even plantation owners are practically begging for an excuse to riot.
If I can infiltrate the crowd, I can create that excuse.
Follow Geralt into the incite location. We're gonna do just like Assassin's Creed 3. We're gonna start a riot, but it's not gonna be the Boston Massacre or the. Actually, I guess Boston riots were its own separate event, right? Well, I would say we went the roundabout way there, but yeah, barricade. I remember taking that turn like that before. Inside a riot. Hey, you want to go riot? Hey, you want to riot? Hey, let's riot. I think, did that guy get shot or did I shove him? Let's riot.
Hit them.
Yeah, riot. Kind of. As much of a riot as the PS Vita will. There I go again calling it that. As much as the Vita will allow.
It's on its way to a city outpost. Unless we intercept it.
I'm not dressed for interception. Do I have time to change?
Oh, yes. Assume you're true, guys. Get your weapons and we'll go.
We? You're coming too? You do realize it might get dangerous.
Yes, well, someone needs to navigate.
Dressed like that? Gerard,
Aveline, I'll have you know I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Why should you have all the excitement?
I didn't know you wanted.
I know what you think. Bloody sensible, bloody boring. I'm more than just an accountant, Aveline.
Very well. You're a navigator too. A regular Magellan.
I get to change my clothes. I can tear down posters. When did I get notoriety? Is that just automatic for having completed that mission? That part of the mission? Hope I at least got the bonus, because otherwise I have no idea how to get it. Oh, the green was showing up twice? It's because of the way I had the camera rotated. Yeah, see, you can climb that. I don't know why. It's only a little frustrating, because, you know, I could just go around. But it's confusing that sometimes I can climb it and sometimes I can't. What's that say? Something about fruits. Yeah, I know. Tear down posters.
There is the carriage. You know what to do with the guards. I'll wait here.
Where's the carriage? Many of the guards remain undetected. I do kind of like when I have to go undetected because it makes me actually utilize gameplay mechanics. Because, you know, when you're just fast and loud, it's like, yeah, I went in, I shot the guy, I shot that other guy, and then I won. But when you're stealthy, there's more thinking to it. There's more tact and more strategy. I gotta get this guy. And then, try to get that guy before he sees me. Hang here. Try to get out of his line of sight. Nope, he's dead. Okay, good. And then I could probably shoot that guy from here as well. Oh, but now I'm not doing the thing. Like I said. Now I am just... Oh, I went in and I shot that guy. And then I won. Okay, well, I will shoot... No, wait. Shoot that guy. And then, what I can do, when the other guy dies... Yeah, that's more fun. Steal the carriage.
They're stealing the gunpowder! Stop them! Stop them!
Oh!
No, don't shoot the gunpowder! You can explode
The
yourselves!
road ahead is blocked. Turn right.
Carriage must remain at least 50% health. Oh.
Where are we going?
Remember this from
Near the
Revelations?
docks. Turn right here.
Sorry, I gotta...
Left. That was close.
I was gonna make a joke about turning the opposite way, but then I realized, no, wait, that wasn't right.
That's it. Turn right again.
Ah,
Hold on to your hat.
I'm not wearing one. Straight ahead. Go left.
ah.
Other left. Turn right.
There is no left.
Go left. Go left.
I know what I'm doing. There's only one path.
At the next intersection.
Ow. Ooh, that took a lot out.
Go left.
I can't. What now? Mel! On the horse! Now!
What?
Jump!
Help! Help! The warehouse is on fire! Can't get out! Help! Help! I left
Kill all the
from
targets in
over
at least
here.
1 minute. I can't move. Why can't I?
Help!
I don't know why he's giving me the tutorial for that now. Where's the last guy? I'm gonna kill them all in 1 minute. Come on. Just need to get him in line of sight. I got one pistol reloaded. No, fire! 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 Okay, still got it.
Merci. Merci.
Well, I think we got their attention. A terrible waste of wine, mind you.
Spanish wine makes better floor polish anyway. Now, to get Ulloa out of La Balise.
I suggest we regroup at the warehouse to strategize.
Enough excitement for one day, Gerard?
Yes, I think that should last me nicely. Thank you.
Full sync. Is that the current mission, or is that what we just did? Because I think we already just sent an explosive message. Let me finish reloading my 2 guns.
Evelyn, to draw Ulloa out, we can hit the Spanish where it hurts, in the flotilla. 2 military vessels are anchored at the port. If anything were to happen to them, Ulloa could not ignore it.
I'll see what I can arrange.
Yeah, I can't help but notice how much Blanc's voice actor ignores the ums in the script. And I think he does actually make it sound more natural that way. Like, with all the ums in his dialogue, it does seem like they are just trying to write him as, like, he doesn't always know exactly what he wants to say. They're trying to make it endearing, but it's like every other sentence is just like, It kind of reminds me of, like, when characters, when writers do characters with stutters and they just have them stutter all the time. It's like, well, you know, I'm no stutter expert, but I'm pretty sure there are different kinds of stutters. Like, I would say most of the time when I stutter, it's, like, at the beginning of a sentence. Sorry, what were you saying? I'm about to kill you all. Then B to execute.
I'm not afraid to hit a woman.
And they just stand there and let me do it. Which is ridiculous. Ow! Just trying to do this. You let me do it in a counter, but not in real time. Nope. Drop that. And since I've already got notoriety, just loot some more bullets. Poison darts. Cartridges. Money. Cartridges. Oh, those guys out there were looking for me. I didn't even notice. Excuse me. Interesting figurehead they got there. He's holding out his shield like a plate. Like a serving tray. And it's also in the right hand instead of the left. Yes, okay. Ship. I've played 3 and 4. Eliminate guards remain undetected. Ah. Well. I did just say, it's like, oh, it makes me have to be more strategic. So I will have to be very strategic. Ships are a whole lot harder to go undetected on because, you know, it's a whole bunch of ground. It's all wide open. You can't exactly hide on the deck of a ship. Yeah, look at that figurehead. It's like a Atlantis guardian, merman, or maybe that's more of a snake body than a mermaid tail.
Stop right there.
Stop right there in the water. You don't. And then no one bothered to check. It's like, oh, that's just Jim. He's always screaming about stuff. We just let him scream. Okay, so I see they are patrolling, which is bad for me because how am I going to kill one and then the other without either one of them seeing me? Oh, like this. What? Oh, come on. Ledge assassinations are supposed to be silent. It's not supposed to instantly see me do that. Whatever, I guess I should have waited and waited for it to be the second guy so that, you know, one of them has their back turned while it happens. Okay, but now I know. Yeah, when I was doing the off-screen stuff, I was actually like disappointed when I ran out of things to do because I'm having fun with this game. I'm starting to forget whatever it was that made me dislike it the first time. I think it was mostly like the missions and how quickly the game kind of just ends. But maybe I just didn't follow the story well enough the first time. Nope, they saw me again. And I don't know about missions, like, I feel like I'm up to win fairly standard Assassin's Creed stuff right now. Like this especially, like this is very similar to an Assassin's Creed 3 mission. I mean, the one I'm thinking of had you clear 2 ships and remaining undetected was optional. Getting notoriety just for entering the area. Although I guess that is how they did it. That's how they did it in 3. So you would just automatically be at like level 1 or level 2 notoriety for just being in a restricted zone. What? I could have sworn holding the trigger makes you swim faster, but I guess not in this game? Freaking wall ghost! No! I still think that's like the most beautiful loading screen any game has ever had. Wonder if it looked that good on the Vita. I honestly do kind of want to get the original Vita version just for the heck of it. I think it's only like 20 bucks. I think my speed is changing when I let go of the trigger. I'm trying to make sure I approach quietly this time. I guess the swim animation is just not changing. That's kind of what was throwing me off there. If I do it now, I'm going to get noticed. So I'm not going to do it now. Although, we're 2 guys. Am I ever going to have a moment where this guy is not being watched? Because as soon as that guy passes, then that guy is already facing this way again. I'll go for it. Nope. Oh, what did I chain kill? Good thing this part doesn't have a bonus. A bonus objective. A theater bonus prize. I don't know how I got him the first time. Okay. I got a new idea. Oh, I think what happened the first time was a guy noticed me swimming up and he got distracted. He was, yeah, like kind of like that. And then he parkoured on the ship to the edge of the ship. So I think what I want to try to do... Well, not I think. I know I do want to try this. Whether or not it'll work is the question. I want to get up into the rigging. Okay, I will wait for the guards to... well, they're synchronized now, kind of. It's like if I were at the ledge guy right now, I could kill him at this moment. But instead, I will use this to my advantage to do the thing I was just saying to do. I will climb the rigging. Okay, that guy's back is turned, and now that guy's back is turned. Oh, camera, please. Calm down. Chill out. Have a sandwich or something. And now that I am safely above them... Will Berserk Darts get me found out? You know what? I feel like I'm already kind of a little cheating by having these guys unsynchronized, or, well, I was saying before they're synchronized, now I'm saying they're unsynchronized. Make up my mind. Having these guys have their patrols so close together. They're supposed to be... I'm pretty sure the challenge is supposed to come from them being staggered. So how about... if this works, cool. If not, then I have wasted my opportunity to kind of cheat this by having their patrols be synchronized. Isn't it funny how I'm not allowed to be detected, but I can still raise a ruckus in the form of a Berserk Dart? Congratulations, winner! And I had to blow up the keg the whole time. I was going to blow up the ship anyway. Then why didn't I need to remain undetected? Okay. I think if I want to, I can just shoot this, but I'm going to hit interact and save myself a cartridge. Oh, hello, guy.
Recognize me now, Capitan?
No. Yuri. Elkat. Medusa! Men! Subdue her at once!
I'm actually a little surprised he recognizes her, because not only are her clothes vastly different, but so is her hair. And at least for me, hair is a big part of recognizing someone. If someone I know gets a haircut that is vastly different from what they had before, it's going to take me a moment to recognize them. You know, if ever at all, honestly. Because I can be kind of bad with recognizing faces sometimes.
I'll trouble you no further. I'll give up ale and ragwater. I'll mutton monger no more. I'll go to church. Please leave me now to my sad monkish end.
You mistake me for your judge and executioner, Brother Dominguez. Save yourself, if you're not too slow with liquor.
Skip the zone and become anonymous in 35 seconds. Ah! It's because the ship is going to explode. Is it going to explode? I'm going to watch it. Yeah, there we go. You think the guy's okay? I mean, the ship hasn't sunk yet, so... Excuse me, maybe? He's probably fine. I think the only reason I had to do that undetected was because there's the part where the guy comes up and is like, "Oh, it's you!" Because, you know, if I had raised a ruckus, it would have been less immersive that he was surprised to see me. Or something like that. I don't know. What? Why are you guys here? Always forget the buttons. Gonna loot your pockets. Up there, guys, trying to get me. Somewhere. Smoke bombs. I gotta use those more too. Oh, I should have checked the tailor's shop. That was a little bit of a tongue twister.
Right there.
How about no? Aw, man. Well, I'm not gonna be able to go shopping. Alright, let me try to lose them. I should check the tailor's shop and get some more pouches. Now that's what you call juking them. As long as they don't decide to check the hay. Green means I can come out, right? I'm gonna go with yes. Okay, don't get detected on the way to the tailor. Alright, give me them pouches. Or just the one. Oh wait, I never got this one? I just don't have enough to buy it? Okay. And then these are still just color swaps for now. Yeah. And hats that are only for assassin. Uh-oh. I do wonder why they gave Aveline a hat instead of a hood. Like maybe they just wanted the... I don't know, I was gonna say, maybe they wanted the disguises to be very distinct. Well, they still would have been distinct even if there was a hood. Yeah, I gotta find a magistrate. I gotta bribe the magistrate. First, I gotta lose these guys. And then, ideally, not forget where the magistrate is. Oh, hello. Gotta find a hiding spot. Come on. We just hide out on the roof, I guess. Although they've reset the notoriety on the slave disguise, so maybe I could just go start the mission. It'll just keep me at an appropriate level, ow, of notoriety. Or I could just die too, that'd work. It's actually kind of interesting that there were definitely guards there at the corner, and they did not instantly know it was me. That is a change that I don't think they kept going forward, unfortunately. But that's how notoriety should work, you know? When you get into open combat, and then you run away, and then you run into a new set of guards, they shouldn't be immediately alerted that it's you. It's like that problem in games that have optional stealth, where once you get detected by one guy, then suddenly everyone in the building knows where you are.
My student, by now you have surely seen the havoc the rebels wreak. A plan forms in my mind, but we must act fast. To receive your new orders, find me in the graveyard, my last safe refuge in the city. Make haste.
Was that on the outskirts? Because I do know there is map outside that. No. Well, then what's all this then? I'm just gonna mark it. It's already marked, dingus. Now, can I get there without being detected? Probably not. What, did I just slide on the ladder? Get a grip, Aveline. Literally. Yeah, for once, I think maybe sticking to the rooftops will help me avoid detection. Which I don't know about Assassin's Creed 3, but I think 4, or from this game onwards, they start to mark rooftop guards with special icons. I mean, they mark guards with guns,
Your
snipers,
face has been scarce around the bayou.
but it's a good way of knowing who's on the
I
roof.
came the moment I received your message.
I had a nightmare. I dreamt that you turned... No. Never mind. I wonder if you would humor your old mentor with a show of loyalty.
Agate, I need not humor you. I am loyal. What do you need?
I don't know what you and Monsieur Blanc have been conspiring, but it is clear that now, amid the chaos of the riot, Oyor will finally be forced to leave La Balise and negotiate for peace. Our moment is now. With the kidnapper dead and safety restored, my mission will be complete. I will find peace. There is only one path the governor can take. The others are barricaded or in flames. You must prepare an ambush and strike at just the right moment. Find him and kill him.
I will.
I just noticed, or maybe he was only now wearing it, that he's wearing like a colonial style coat. But, you know, without the sleeves and no shirt underneath. Like, I thought that... I didn't think it was a jacket. I thought that was just a shirt that was just in that shape. But the fact that it's a jacket makes it even cooler, because it's like a sleeveless jacket. Makes his design more unique and interesting. And I really like his design now. Like, I thought he looked cool before, but now I think he's really cool. Got a freaking sleeveless jacket.
Everything I need for an ambush.
I'll set it up another 4 minutes. Ah! Oh, I kill him without being detected. No, okay, I'm fine. Everything's... Nope. Everything's fine. How are you?
She's escaping.
Ah, shoot. Or don't shoot. Oh, she didn't shoot. Cool. I'm gonna caught. I'm abusing the darts too much. Oh, you know what? I didn't mean to climb up all this way, but that actually works. Because if I come across this way... Then don't get seen.
She'll get away. She's getting away.
No, she's not. She's standing behind a chimney. You're just too lazy to go after her. Block the square. By knocking down a water tower? Oh, wait, get down. Interact. Okay. I feel like that's a lot more of a bad thing I just did than the game would let on. Prepare explosives. Okay, get up the roof, please. See, in the slave disguise, I carry boxes. In the assassin disguise, aka my normal clothes, I carry barrels. And in lady disguise, I don't carry anything because I'm a lady and I can make other people do it. Which reminds me, I did when doing the, going into the governor's manor, where when I did it before, I did a slave. Well, when I went back to get the full sync, I did it as a lady, and honestly, it wasn't really that different. Like, instead of just walking past the guards while holding a box, I bribed them. And then it was, you know, I was inside, and then it was just the same from there. Carriage is closing in. You better get up there. Let me switch my gun, because I'm probably going to need that. My guns, plural. Why does it say I only got, yeah. Why does it say I only got one bullet? Why didn't I knock this down before? Okay, what would be the fastest way there? Through the trees. Abilene, through the trees. She wasn't moving for a moment. Don't whistle! Don't whistle the water tower down! Jeez. Just screw all the water towers. No one can have a drink! Aw, man, I didn't realize I still had to be undetected. Well, here I go kill it again. Sorry, bumped my headphones on the pop filter again. Okay, so I have to do it quick and remain undetected and win. Oh. I didn't commit, so I didn't go through the tree. I wasn't sure if the tree would lead me there, but then I ended up not going through the tree at all. Nice clunk landing on the light, the lantern, the lamppost, the toilet. Okay, next one's over there. I can go through the trees again. This lovely little path here. Feels good. Now this is parkour. I instantly get detected for doing that. Okay. I guess I have to kill that guy first then. Gotta be sure to kill him. Funny how much of a breeze I was having before, and now suddenly it's like remain undetected, and then I just can't do it. Okay, how about I stick to the streets? Until I get to here. And then I can just go up this way. Don't go up the chimney. I know that Assassin's Creed characters like to do that. But not this. Oh, this is the wrong roof. Commit to the tree! One water tower. Wait, that's not the tree. That's the tree. Stop looking at me. You're gonna make me fail again. I have to wait for that guy to, like, fully die. No, it's good. He's on the ground. He's dead. He's twitching. He's convulsing. He's glitching. Let's go across this way, like I keep trying to do every time I get desynchronized. And then another water tower. 3 water towers! I skipped 2! You can't tell me how to count. Totally not suspicious that water towers just keep falling in their path. Thank goodness for those wires, for whatever they... Oh, come on. For whatever those wires exist for. And then I ended up falling off the roof. Okay, made it. Oh no, it's a dead end. We We couldn't have possibly
We're
seen that
blocked.
before walking down
There's
this
no
way
way
and trapping
out.
ourselves. No way out, they say. Having come in. Okay. Gun equip. Got hit. Oops, I did not mean to go. Well, fine. Okay. Yep, can't counter either of these guys. And then I did it anyway. Oh man, I could have got a cool double counter there. And then I didn't. Alright, come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's blocking. See, he's not an assassin. He wasn't trained to be able to block swords with his arms.
Please, no. Spare my wife and child.
Like you've spared the lives of slaves and laborers you've ripped from their families?
Yes, they are not harmed, merely transported to Mexico.
Mexico? To what end?
I do not know. I am only an advisor. Please, my wife knows nothing. I told her the convoys were for criminals overflowing from the city jail. She is innocent. Allow me to make amends.
You? Who knows nothing?
I am a man of science. My own southern expeditions required similar tools and manpower. The region is rich with relics predating even the Mayans. Further, I can offer you this. It can be used to decipher secret documents, like this one.
I will turn my back now and walk away. If you would like to keep your life, you will remove yourself from this continent, never to be seen again.
Thank you. Thank you for your mercy.
Mercy. This is not mercy. I merely leave you to contend with the arsenal of your own employers. A life of hiding awaits you. Go, and wallow in your false freedom.
Oh no, I've been detected by that guy. Could I not break his defense while he's disarmed? Okay, fine. Joke's on you! Okay, joke's on me, because he didn't die from that. He'll die from this! Be sure to loot him, too. He's probably got good stuff. He was a high-rank guy. You could counter me. Alright, let me get my sword out so I can be sure to, you know, actually use it. And then I'll reload. I'll reload while running to Agate. Sure do got a lot of notoriety now. Oh man, the noticeable improvement to my run speed when I stopped reloading, when I finished.
Were you successful?
Gouverneur Ulloa gave me this trophy.
Ah, a valuable find. This makes Ulloa's death an incredible victory for the Assassin Brotherhood. I only wish I could have witnessed it myself. Tell me, what were his last words?
Thank you for your mercy.
What? You mean to say he is free? This is how you choose to prove your loyalty to me? By disobeying my direct order? By letting our enemy run free?
My mentor, you are consumed by bloodlust. We share a common goal. Free the slaves, defeat our enemies, impose justice. We now have the tools we need to advance in our mission. I must follow our enemy to Mexico, now.
You will do no such thing!
If you will not see it, I must follow my own instincts.
What is an assassin without discipline? You will regret your insubordination.
I'll take that chance.
I wonder if that's a cutscene that you get a... everything is risked following the trail of truth. I wonder if that's a cutscene that has a Citizen E version. But you know, sometimes it does happen in these games where the mentor and the mentee don't agree, but the mentee is in the right. They're following the creed more truly.
Havlin, Agate warned me of your flight to Mexico. Do you intend to abandon your business and the slaves in New Orleans? What about your family?
My father sends me to Cuba to find suppliers, with his blessing. And you're more than fit to run the business in my absence. I must follow our enemy.
And when were you going to tell me?
I couldn't risk you trying to stop me.
Is this all you see in me? Business, orders? Havlin, I care for you.
Gerald, don't be angry. You know we cannot mix feelings with work. I had hoped to spare...
Since I know I cannot stop you, is there any last assistance I can provide?
I admit my plan to board this ship is clumsy.
There's a compound nearby, where slaves are held. Slaves bound to Mexico. You can gain access to the ship by blending with them.
I won't be able to take my weapons.
Well, how will you defend yourself?
Hidden blades.
Right. Silly question. I'll hold them for you until your return.
Thank you, Gerald. You're a true, true friend.
Why did it ding? What? Those guys? Okay. Here, Gerald, hang on to my weapons that I still have on me. Change it to slave persona. Okay. Let me just come on over here.
Of course, if you have enough money.
And then a changing station, which is right over here. And I think this one was one that either was already here or the story made me get. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's good to begin with that this was close by anyway, regardless of whether I had to buy it or not. Yeah, maybe this was my complaint with the slave, or not, with the disguise mechanic. It's like the game is forcing me into slave right now, rather than allowing me to choose which guys I want to use to board the ship, and then being like, well, you could blend with the slaves, like Gerald said. Or you could sneak over a wall. But the box! The box! The box! Like, it... Maybe it is true that the... Oh, hang on. No, I guess, maybe that was where I was supposed to go with the box. Like, maybe it is true that the guy's system was just a little half-baked and that they wanted to have a cool system and they made a system that could have been cool, but they didn't quite reach the full potential because they kept making the story determine the outfits rather than let the player determine the outfits. and design all the missions around being able to pick one of 3 routes. Oh, well, I could have sat on that bench anyway. Catching up. Ah! I'll lose him here. There's blue around here. Blue. Blue. Bench. Not anymore, it's not. It's stupid. Why is that on the map if they were just gonna get up? What are they shooting at? They don't know where I am. They lost me. Maybe I can hide right here. It's kind of working. That guy thinks he sees me, but the game officially does not say that I am seen. Anytime now. Come on, the tracker is there. The tracker is yellow. They should have given up eventually, and they did. Let me get this poster. It's right here. Okay, I guess the way to look at it isn't that each outfit is there to give you different ways of approaching missions, and more that they determine the ebbs and flows of the missions, and that, you know, you gotta remember, oh, well, when you're in this disguise, you can do this and that. And, you know, whatever the game is like, oh, well, you have to be in this outfit. You gotta roll with the punch. And then, more so, it's three different notoriety levels. You know, kind of like prototypes. Like I said before, prototype system, except, you know, you don't get to switch on the fly, but I forgot where I was going with it. But it's similar in the fact that you can use it when notoriety on one end is high. Yeah, why couldn't I go the other way? Why were they not okay with that? You know, because that was the problem with how they changed the notoriety system. Actually, that's really been the problem with notoriety in general. Is once you have high notoriety, it can be very difficult to get rid of it, because once you have high enough level, you just walk past guards and that's it. You're noticed, and then you're not allowed to interact with anything that could get your notoriety down. Why do I automatically have Tail Slave Group remain undetected? I can't stop sweeping. So with the disguises, you know, I get high notoriety as, you know, stop saying, you know, I'm trying to figure out what example I want to give here. High notoriety as slave, and then I can switch to lady and go around tearing down posters. Or I can, yeah, I think lady was to get, you know, to get rid of notoriety as the lady, you kill witnesses, which is more easily done as a guise that can climb. And of course, it's even easier if those guises already don't have notoriety. Which again, that's the problem with notoriety. Is that you get to a certain level of notoriety, it becomes very difficult to get around without just starting a fight. So maybe that's more what they were intending with the disguise system. A way to basically, you know, kind of erase your notoriety, but not really erase it. And then having different ways, you know, having each guise have its own specific way. Oh, there were boxes right there. Have each guys have its own specific way of getting notoriety. Okay, yeah, just wasn't sure I was gonna make it. Each disguise having its own specific way of getting notoriety is to balance it. Yeah, you know, that... Even if that wasn't the intent, it is how it came out. And I'm okay with that. I still wish that there was more freedom of what, you know, what you get to... Don't swim, okay? Wish there was more freedom of choice as to how you get to approach a situation. Being able to pick guises for yourself. But the way, I guess the way they've done it isn't really a problem. Firm in her belief and confident that she can put an end to the machinations of her enemies, Eveline disobeys Agate and boards a slave ship bound to an unknown location. It's not unknown, we're going to Mexico! This decision further strains their relationship. You boys like Mexico! That's from Super Troopers, I think. I don't really like that movie, but you know, I gotta admit, it's got some pretty quotable moments. Liter Cola. Yeah, so this is that third area I mentioned before. I remember this part happened.
Freedom, productivity, and peace. Here, you will find no shackles, no whips. You will build your own community, and by your labor, together, we will prosper.
Part of me wants to say, isn't this just a company town? I guess they're not quite saying that, but... Oh yeah, looking at the map, there are chests now, and whatever this is over here. Or up there? No, it's down. Mayan statuettes are scattered among the ruins of this place. Okay, but where? Up there. Can I jump down from the roof? Yeah, it might be jumping the gun to say, but I'm right now my inclination is that the Templars are promising us freedom when in reality it's just slavery by a different system. Because at least what I was taught, there was like two forms of slavery that happened in the U.S. anyway. Although we're in Mexico right now, but you know, it's kind of same difference because I'm sure these guys are they still have their place, their home in America probably, or it's probably where they're getting all their money from or something. That looks like a good place to start. I don't remember what the first system was called, but you know, I think it's the you know what you always see, shackles and chains, and you know, you're doing this right now. I'm going to force you out in the field, and you're going to go pick cotton. And then there's the task system, which I think is what they have us on right now, where it sounds like slavery that's better, but it's not, because there's no such thing as good slavery. Slavery is always an affront to humanity. Oh wait, I didn't get the viewpoint. I hear you, Eagle. It's like on paper, because it's a task system. Like it sounds like a more reasonable form of work, where it's like, okay, here's the tasks you have to do today, get them done. And of course, if you don't, they get punished. But it sounds like a more reasonable system, because it's like, okay, we'll just do the tasks, and then you don't get punished, and then it becomes more reasonable to live that way, right? Well, no, because that's also like part of the way that they get more profit out of it, I guess you could say, is that I was gonna listen, but I'm still talking. Hang on, I'll go get this chest and statues while I finish this thought. Part of the problem with the task system is that is also on top of the slaves feeding themselves and clothing themselves and getting their own shelter. So, you know, it's like they're out in the wilderness living on their own, but also some guy is forcing them to do a bunch of crap for them. So there's like, you know, basic human survival plus a bunch of bullcrap. And, you know, survival is pretty hard to my understanding. You know, making your own clothes and shelter and getting your own food and cooking it. So it's really not better. It's not a better system. And I think I'm assuming that's what they have us on here. Is just, yeah, okay, we're gonna make you do work, but you know, we're not gonna chain you down. So therefore it's better, right? Also, good luck on getting dinner because we're not gonna give it to you.
Adeline, what a joy to see you here and share the bounty of our life with a new sister. But why have you come? Were you not free already?
When I heard how wonderful the community is, I had to see for myself. Are the rumors true? Are you as happy as they say?
Happier. Our homes are comfortable, food is good and plentiful. It's like Eden.
Are you paid a good wage?
We are allowed to live here and participate in the community, each of us helping in our own way. That's all the wage we need.
So the community owns this land.
Someday we might, once we earn out our contracts. They say the land is valuable, so it may take a long time. It will be worth it.
And if you should wish to leave?
It doesn't happen. No one would ever want that.
No one has ever left.
Shh. You shouldn't talk like that. No one here does. We're so full of happiness, we have no need of unpleasant thoughts, or of those who would stir them.
It really is so wonderful to see you again. Good day.
It always is.
Well, okay, not the task system like I was rambling on about, but definitely smelly. Definitely reeks of something. You know, they say they're happy, but oh, shh, don't talk about anyone who doesn't say they're happy. Oh, ooh, you can't say you're not happy.
Eat. There will be so much time for talking later.
Good conversation. Let me see if I can get more viewpoints, maybe. Perhaps. Yeah, I'll do all the random map clutter stuff after I start getting... You know, but between missions. I'm technically on a mission right now, but I want to at least get viewpoints. I'll try not to draw things out with too many collectibles in between. Excuse me, getting viewpoints and talking to people like I'm supposed to be doing. Also, the thing about, like, they don't technically own the land, but they can work to, you know, work to pay it off, basically. That also sounds like a scam. That also sounds really fishy to me. That's it. It sounds familiar to me, but I don't fully remember if I've heard about something like that before. I do remember there's a thing called indentured servitude, which is basically like... Actually, I'm not sure. I could summarize it. I'm not sure I remember it enough. But it basically involved, like, you know, a contract, and then...
Welcome.
Let me take a moment to try to remember.
And what is your skill? Cleaning? Sewing? Cooking, perhaps?
I prefer hunting.
That's unusual. But you will find yourself in good company. Our Dix site leader is also a woman. If you can get along with her, you'll do well here. Of course, everyone does well here. Our strength is using your strength.
Wonderful.
That also sounds a little weird. Our strength is using your strength. So then you don't have a strength? You're just going to rely on someone else to get your work done? Which is... He probably heard that from someone else. That's probably why he's saying it. Well, it's just it's over here. Seems pretty easy to get if it's right there. Yeah, I remember something... Hearing something in history class about, like, when people were first settling America, people would go over to America as indentured servants. And I'm pretty sure my professor emphasized that it is not the same as slavery, but a little adjacent to it, where you could basically, you know, you get a contract, and then you go for a set amount of work, and then you could basically work off your contract and earn your freedom. But again, slavery was way, way worse, so I'm sure even comparing it slightly to slavery is incorrect at all. But that's like the best I can remember to explain it. And of course, the series is loosely based in history, so maybe this is some famous town I don't remember. What is it called again? The only company okay. Chichen Itza. Hang on. Let me pull it up on the wiki real quick. It's almost break time anyway, so how about I just count this as part of the break? Oh, look at that. Technically, I'm not on a mission now, so I guess I can go run around and get all the clutter. When we come back from break, of course. Located on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, former Mayan city having been one of the largest of the pre-Columbian Mayan civilization. Scrolled right down that trivia because I'm hoping this will tell me what this is based on in real life, if it's based on something in real life. And it says the layout of the work site's main area in the HD remake differed from that in the original Vita iteration, with the church and several huts having been moved into different positions. That's interesting. Didn't suspect they really changed anything with the HD remake, quote unquote. Oh, that's unfortunate. While Avelline's notoriety could be raised in Chichen Itza, no means were available to lower it again. Wow. Hopefully that's not a problem. How about I just move on over to the intermission screen, since I'm just gonna leave it on this screen anyway, leave it on the map, and then I'll just mute myself when I'm done reading this page. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the wiki that says it's based on a real settlement in real life. Oh well. You know, these games are pretty heavily fictionalized anyway, so it's whatever. Alright, I'm going on break for real now. How the heck is there a diary page here? Can I get there from climbing on this stuff? Oh yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Just sitting there in the bushes. I wonder which page that was. Wait, it would be inventory. Diary pages. I'm still missing 2 through 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 19. Okay, I'm still missing a good chunk of them. If they're apparently not all going to be on the map, like displayed at all times on the map, I almost wonder if I'll end up having to look up a diary page guide. Or map, I guess. Although, either way, guide or map, it still sounds like it's going to be hard to... You know, like any open world game with a bunch of collectibles littered around, gonna be impossible to know which ones I did get and which ones I did not yet get, without just going to places I think I already have been and double checking them, which is tedious. I think this was a part where I stopped playing for a little bit because I was trying to get all the stuff on the map before continuing. Oh, why am I so out of breath? And I wanted to get the, or couldn't get the chest that's over here. I vaguely remember climbing up and down here a bunch of times trying to find it. Why aren't you going up? Wait, there's a thing. Diary. See, that wasn't on the map. I don't know why I'm opening the map. I've already picked it up. And there's a diary page too. I'm gonna try to get that chest before I come down. Or get it on the way down. Oh, it's just right there. Okay. Well then, if I did miss it, I must have been a big doofus. Streamlabs, why are you telling me about third-party events now? Don't make pop-ups happen during my stream unless they're important. Streamlabs. Ow. That apparently hurt a lot. Where's the thing? Is it up there? With the bacon? What does this even do? Did they tell me what they do? I don't know that they told me what they do. Pick that one up. And then there's one more, and then we can continue on our way. Oh, I see why Streamlabs also... It did a notification, because it gave me that notification in conjunction with telling me that Bibinoy has just followed me. So thank you for the follow. Get down there. Wait, what? There's a... You love Battleborn? Yeah, me too. Glad to hear it. Such an underrated game. What is right here? I think that's a fast travel? Why is this a fast travel, though? Why can I... Wait, do I fast travel to it or from it? From it, I guess. Oh, I just talked to the guy, of course. But I thought I'm not allowed to leave. Alright. Mark the last Mayan statue on the map. And then we can continue. And look, it's right near the big old restricted zone, which is... Actually, wait, I have to go here first. Well, I guess I could start the memory on the way there. It's probably going to link me into the danger zone. And if not, I can just go get it anyway.
There's no shortage of material here. Perhaps I can gather the tools to arm myself so I'm ready when the time comes.
2 belts from guards. Bonus objective, don't enter open conflict. And then I can run over here and get the thing. And maybe there'll be some guards over here I can pickpocket. Pickpocket belts. Man, synchronized sweeping! Ah, they fell out of sync. But they were synchronized for a moment. Oh, that's... It's in the red now. I'm not going in there while I have a bonus objective that I actually want to complete this time. I'll wait. I'm sure I'm going to go in there eventually. I mean, they wouldn't just give you a big red square on the map and not expect you to go in there at some point. What if Battleborn Reborn Project finally beat Overwatch 2? That'd be pretty dope. I mean, honestly, I do feel kind of bad that Overwatch fans are being screwed as hard as they are with not getting all the things they were promised. Oh wait, I'm running towards that thing still. I'm gonna leave it marked so I remember to get it when I go in there. Yeah, like, I kind of like Overwatch, but I'm definitely not as into it as I am Battleborn because its lack of single-player stuff. So it was a great idea to hear that they're going to do it. It sounded like it was a good idea for them to add, PvE stuff, and then they roll back. It's like, oh no, actually, we're not going to have like a level up system or anything. We're totally going back on that. And now we need knives from the kitchen. And now it seems like they just... I don't know if they canceled it or just still haven't come out with it. I can get the knives from right here. But, it is cathartic for Overwatch to be struggling while Battleborn is coming back from the dead. I thought that was him shouting to get, shouting combat. Hey, she's stealing my knife, get her! No, he just felt like shouting because his knife was stolen. So yeah, I feel bad for Overwatch fans, but it's kind of like an I told you so moment, right? It's like, we told you Battleborn was the better game. You didn't listen. And it had to take Active Blizzard to become, even more terrible than they were, and make unfulfilled promises. What did I do? Why am I placing a powder keg? What does that have to do with making tools? Okay. Don't mind me, just carrying a barrel. I don't have to be an assassin to do that. Even though I made that joke before. It's like slave carries boxes, assassin carries powder keg. Find a musket. About to get a musket off of that guy if he's not careful. He doesn't stop looking at me. In fact, maybe I can just take his musket anyway. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for falling for my whistle, which for some reason it was broken in the 3 remake, but works fine here.
What?
Okay, I did all that to distract the... I blew up a bunch of stuff to get a moment with the anvil. I'm sure there was an easier way.
A little crude, but it's better than nothing.
Okay, now I can go do the thing. Because now it doesn't matter if I get caught. Oh yeah, my notoriety resets every time I beat a mission. So, I guess I don't have to worry about raising notoriety. Neat. She apparently knows how to craft hidden blades. I didn't notice in the cutscene that's what she made. And if you're wondering how I didn't notice that, it's because I was looking away. Because I was looking at the Streamlabs stuff. Just imagine Overwatch 2's owner screaming "No!" when he's shocked to see Battleborn coming back. I mean, honestly, I don't think they're scared, but they should be. I mean, they should be scared from their own actions, not just Reborn, you know? But, of course, they're not going to be, because they think they're in the right. They think they're doing the right thing. They're doing good things. Screwing over their fans. Getting people addicted to gambling on loot boxes. Actually, do they still have those? I don't even know. I don't think they do. Now the hot thing is battle passes. It's like, yeah, you could pay $10 for this DLC character, or you could play for 35 hours to unlock them for free. Which I guess makes sense if you're already someone who plays like literally every waking moment. But, you know, as a casual player who plays like a few rounds and then gets too salty at losing to want to continue, definitely not a fun thing. Alright, what do we do now? Mission objective. Discover the dark secret. Well, that didn't take long. Tail Deferrer? Deferrer? There are plenty of corners to hide behind. Good thing these guys don't care. Yeah, I'm just leaning against the corner, don't mind me. Totally not tailing anyone. Go ahead and hide in this grass. Actually, I think this is technically a bush. Oh, his guard left him. Oh no, he's out in the open. Might get stabbed in a... I was gonna say clavicle. I think that's like... Isn't that the stuff that's like under your fingernail? Stabbed in the appendix. Yeah, that's where I'll stab him. I was trying to think of like a you know, like a lower torso thing, because that's where they generally use the hidden blade, is around there. You know, like stabbing them in a kidney or something. Battle Reborn Project said to Overwatch 2 owner, like, remember me? I'm back from the dead. Like, I could just stab him right now. Why? I should. I can't, but I should. That's what should happen.
Of course, you're correct. The company man is already displeased.
If we had more people...
More people? We've already exhausted the local labor supply. I brought workers from everywhere, as near as Cuba and as far as New Orleans. And in total secrecy. Do you realize how complex and expensive that is? Be patient. Vasquez will soon be in place in New Orleans. He will succeed where Baptiste failed.
Wait, I still gotta tail him. Wasn't I in this bush when the cutscene started? No, I'm not. No one cares if I do this, right? I think they cared a little bit. grass. There we go.
Here is the man I was mentioning earlier. What should we do with him?
Educate him on the error of his ways.
You didn't really think we'd let you violate your contract and run off with a head full of secrets, did you?
And now we know the real reason why people never leave. Because they're not allowed to. Come on, get him. Get him before he makes me fail the bonus objective. Okay, fine. Get him from behind. No.
What are you going to do? Drop a box on me?
No, I'll make you... Oh, what? Okay, fine. Counter you with the regular counter. I feel like they kind of screwed up how enemies work in this game. Look at this guy, thinking he's Indiana Jones. I'm pretty sure whips are not good weapons in real life. Like, yeah, they hurt, but they're not good weapons. Oh no, a guy with a musket. What, I got rope darts now? No, I have the whip. Well, okay, I'll take it. I did take it. The game made me. And because it's not an ammo-based thing now, that's pretty cool too. Now I am Indiana Jones. Hey, buddy. Trail of truth. Let's do it.
Thank you. Where on earth did you come from?
More importantly, where will you go? To New Orleans? I can arrange for employment.
Huh? For what? My people are the Fawn. I will go back to Africa. Your locket is very unusual. I've seen one before. I assumed it was one of a kind.
It is one of a kind. My mother made it with her own hands. You must be mistaken.
No, the woman who wore the locket was named Jeanne. She was one of the first workers to come here. I remember her fondly.
But that was my mother's name. Where is this woman? I must see her.
I don't know. She lived in a private house at the south edge of the camp.
You should go. De Ferrer will be looking for you. Will you be all right on your own?
Yes. I will hide until the changing of the guard at sundown, and then make my escape again. This time, they won't catch me.
Good luck.
Escape the area. Do not engage the guards in open conflict. Uh-oh. I mean, I guess I don't have to get the bonus objectives tonight. I can get them on my own like I did the other ones. But it would be nice to not have to replay. But, okay. Thank you. Thank you for dying. You too. Toad? You too. Just for clues leading to Jean's hut. Yeah, things are starting to be a little more clear for me now. Because I remember when I first played this, I was kind of just going around, you know, doing the stuff, not really sure where it all connected. But now, get out of there. See, it's overlapping now. Because we're trying to figure out what happened to our mother and where she disappeared. Apparently she was here, and I think it's safe to assume I'm holding the trigger. What are you doing? Safe to assume she probably disappeared because she tried to leave and they didn't let her. So we happened to come here, just chasing slave trading. And we happened to, there we go, happened to stumble upon the answer to one of our mysteries. I guess it'd be only mystery, because that's, you know, everything else has been pretty clear, I think. It's not a mystery who's doing the slave trading. It's Pharaoh.
This was my mother's. I'd know it anywhere.
Yeah, she was the only woman in the world who wore size 6. That's how I know for sure it was her. Come on, where are you at, poem page? Or why do we keep calling them poems? They're a diary. That's what they are. Diary pages. Come on. I'm right on top of you. Why are you not here? Wait. I'm turned around now. Where am I? Okay, there we go. It's like it's inside, but I don't think I can go inside. There's no door. It's not on the roof. It's not hiding in the bushes like that one. Alright, I'll just come back for it. Oh, wait. Hold to investigate clue. Maybe I will be let inside.
These could be hers.
Find the last clue. Let me guess. Oh, look, there's the diary page. It was the final clue the whole time.
Unedited version.
And I completed it in 5 minutes. Citizen E is around.
Let me help you uncover the truth.
I was in this area. I was wondering when we were going to get the next one of these.
The truth is there for you to see.
The truth is where the sculptor's chisel chipped away the lie. I just need to figure out where that is. It must be up on the structure then somewhere. What is this scaffolding layout anyway? It's like you have this and then there's stairs leading to, oh, a wall. Wow, I'm glad I took the stairs to get to that. Pretty sure I'm looking for a gold guy. None of these people are gold. I don't think there's normally anyone up here, but you know, this is a special thing that's happening, so maybe it could be. It's inside the search radius. It's valid searching. Target located. Oh, you. Sorry, buddy. But also, you're not real. You're just an animus projection.
I am sorry I am late for our meeting, senor. I had to dispatch guards to hunt down another escapee.
Third one this week, is it not?
I am having him held for you. I know you like to deal with these matters personally.
Always so considerate. I am rather in the mood for a hanging. Have you given any further thought to my suggestion?
Of doctoring the workers' ale? Haven't you had bad luck with poison before?
Perhaps you're right. I don't want a repeat of the McCandle debacle.
Archaeology is a fine, gentle work. I would prefer something that would not impair the workers' abilities. I suggest another festival, a suckling pig. Tell them they are closer than ever to earning their land.
Of course, you're correct. The company man is already displeased.
I'm surprised he still called them the company man there. Oh, I think I might have missed one of these. I'm looking at the wiki. Yeah, this is the second one I'm getting, but the wiki says a different one is the second. So I probably missed this. Or maybe they're just not in order. Is there a place I can replay them? Oh yeah, there should be. There should be in the DNA. Yeah, it says an E. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Oh, I didn't get full sync on this. I will also do that later. Anything new up here on the map real quick before I go? Continue story. Nope, okay. Yes, tutorial, thank you. I know I know to whip it. I can whip it good. Wait, that's not path. Up that road? No, that way. Thank you, tutorial. You can go away. Tents. Oh man, I just ran past tents. I'm not grammaring correctly. Wait, no, ran is past tense. So you can't run past tense. That's how that joke is supposed to go. Wait, okay, I'm turned around again. No, that was right. I had to just continue past. It didn't look like there was more that way. Yeah, this way. I thought maybe I'll be able to whip someone so I could get the tutorial to go away. Oh, I thought it was going to start. And then I could just keep running. Deciphering clues left behind by her long-lost mother led Aveline to a cenotes entrance where her treasure hunt begins. We really are Indiana Jones now. You know, honestly, I would be down for some Indiana Jones movies starring Aveline instead of Indiana Jones, which then why would you still call it Indiana Jones? Map not available. Aw, man. But there's a thing on my mini map and I don't know where it is because I can't open the map. Aveline is not as good of a climber as Connor is, I think. Might not be able to make it up that cliff, but what about the tree? She could do trees. I'm sure that's where it is. It's up on the cliff. I just gotta get up on the cliff. It like reminds me of the first level of Jak and Daxter. That like, well, okay, not first, but you know, the early area of the beach with all the cliff sides. I don't know why I keep doing Eagle Vision. Eagle Vision has not been very helpful trying to spot collectibles. Okay, maybe it's down. We're kind of heading away from the green now. Yeah, there we go. Trying to resist the urge to jump. Because it would be faster, but it would also be bad for my health. Z and B. Oh, cave diving. Scary. I guess diving already requires, like, a particular kind of, not just, I don't want to say skill set, because I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, it's swimming, but I guess it is a skill set. There is a lot you have to learn before you can, like, really become a diver. And I imagine cave diving is like an entirely separate discipline. I don't know if it's every undersea cave, but I know there are some caves that are just genuinely, you're not allowed to go in them because they're so twisty and turny and dangerous to dive under, because you could very easily get lost and just drown. Even with scuba gear, you could just drown because you'd be lost for so long. And that's scary. There's a chest down there. I'm going. I want it. I didn't think she'd stand on that. Treasure. I've done it. I've opened one treasure chest. My treasure hunt is complete. I can return home. I can clip through walls. So you thought Kill Chain was her special assassin power. No, it's she can go through walls. Time for a good old back eject. Technically more cave diving. I mean, it almost feels like it's not cave diving if it's already in a cave and then you go underwater, but you are in a cave and you are diving, so by definition, cave diving. I think I'm gonna circle back to that collectible I saw. Definitely very lost right now. Okay. Oh. We're Skyward Sword right now. Alright. Thought I was gonna have to make that fall somehow, but nope. Just go around it. A little anticlimactic, frankly. You would think you could whip it with the whip and then pull it down and you have a nice bridge. Whoa. Didn't know if I was going to make that. Oh yeah, I guess she is as good of a climber as Connor. She could do the crack grabby thing, as I keep calling it. Ooh. Some obelisks of sorts. You know, that's one of those words I hear a lot, but I don't know the exact definition of. Like, what is an obelisk? Come on, I could totally climb out of the water here. It's interesting how this is giving me vibes of, like, the precursor stuff that's in 4. Oh, there it is. I think that was the thing I saw this whole time. It's giving me vibes of Assassin's Creed 4 precursor stuff, but it also still reminds me of the stuff that was in 3 as well. Because the stuff in 4 was more black. Which some of this definitely is. But maybe it's just the lighting, but some of it still looks white too. Or, you know, gray. White and gray. Which is what the stuff in 3 was like. Yeah, this is definitely more like 4 in design. Which that does bother me a little bit, that they didn't keep the Precursor's design, the design for Precursor architecture consistent throughout the series. I guess you could argue that it's different sites, but it's still, I would still think they would be fairly consistent. Not just suddenly go from all, like, pretty standard gray slabs to suddenly you get this, like, ebony stuff. Or I guess onyx is probably the more appropriate word. It's more like onyx type stuff. That's all jagged and intricate in, like, how many different levels there are to it. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Remember when Breath of the Wild had puzzles like this? People thought they were the dumbest thing. I don't hear anyone complain about it in this game. It's because I don't hear people talking about Assassin's Creed anymore, really. I think ever since it became annualized, people have just stopped giving it credit for anything. You just stop paying attention. It's like, yeah, it's just another Assassin's Creed coming out. Who cares? It's the same as FIFA. You know, I don't know that anyone's making this argument, but I will say my counter argument is that I definitely don't think Assassin's Creed is on the same level as FIFA. FIFA is stupid, because it really could just be the same game, just with DLC every time, instead of a new game. But no, they release a new game instead of DLC. Come on, stop. Stop rolling. Solve the puzzle 2. Aw, man, I gotta come back. Yeah, I think Assassin's Creed has a lot more artistic integrity than FIFA. You know, you can say what you want about sports games, but at least, like, there was definitely a difference between, you know, good sports games and annualized sports games that just are glorified DLC.
How wonderfully useful you are. You remove those who would supersede me in rank. You find pieces of the prophecy disc, saving me the effort. If you weren't my enemy, I would take you for my friend. Our aims must not be so different for all the help you give me.
Take no damage. Ah, crap. Well, that was easy. Okay, what can I counter you with? As soon as I can counter you to begin with. Nothing. I cannot counter you at all. Good to know. Wait, can I whip you? No. Okay, so I just have to keep slashing you. Fine. Don't you just love how I had to climb through all this crap to get here, and he just blows a hole in the wall and is immediately where he's supposed to be? What? He's dead already? But he had so much health bar left. Escape. Oh no. He compromised the structural integrity of the ruins. The cutscene movement where I'm just walking to the place I'm supposed to be instead of running for my life. Avoid falling into debris. Ah! Let me move now, game, please. Ow. It's like Takeshi's castle. Except the boulders aren't made of foam, although they sure do move like it. Nope, not that way. Ah, the rafters are falling as I'm coming to jump for them. Good thing I got my whip.
Aveline,
Maman?
it can't be. I left you in Madeline's protection for your own safety. You and my heart. What cruel destiny brings you now? And carrying the blade of the enemy? Don't tell me.
I thought you were dead.
Please understand. They would have killed me, taken my heart. I never wanted to leave you. Is that it? Has Agate sent you here to kill me? Please tell me you do not hate me so much. I would not have left.
Kill you? No, I came here on my own.
Aveline, the disc can never fall into Agate's hands. If it did, everything I've been working to find and protect since leaving Nouvelle-Orléans would be destroyed.
How do you know him? And why are you so afraid?
Long ago. No. I'm sorry, Aveline. I hope you can forgive me someday.
Mama!
Wait, where did she go? Okay. I like how her story was going to begin with long ago. And then she decided, oh, wait, no. I'm not some movie character about to spout exposition. I'm not going to tell you. With Teferi dead and the slave colony free, Aveline travels back to New Orleans. Upon her return, she finds a world very different than the one she had left. Yet the identity of the company man remains a mystery. How at last and tides turn, Spanish rulers ease restrictions on the emancipation of slaves and encourage free trade.
Aveline!
Gerald, you look as though you've seen a ghost. I left Chichen Itza the moment it was secure.
Then you were... successful.
De Ferrer will no longer trouble us.
But there is more to this story.
Always.
I have to find someone called the company man now.
I have much to tell you as well. The Spanish are sympathetic to our aims now. New laws may ease your efforts to help the slaves.
Could it be that for the first time, home holds more comfort than conflict?
With you back, it feels like home again. I'm afraid I must now spoil your homecoming with business. There has been strange activity. Men in Spanish uniforms raising havoc in the bayou.
Still? I thought you said Spanish interests are now aligned with ours.
That's what makes it so... strange.
Are they secretly working for...
That's what we need to find out. I have one need. An informant has seen a man bribing soldiers in town. For whom?
I'll investigate.
Aveline, aren't you forgetting something?
Please, Gerald. Now is not the time.
Well, I merely meant to give you...
Oh, thank you. It's been too long.
Your arms locked in the tailor shop. And I can leave the warehouse. Can I change my outfit before I go so I can be in the assassin outfit? Yes. Charm specific gentlemen in order to acquire special brooches. I'm not lady right now. And how am I supposed to know which men to charm? Oh, the diamond. Oh, okay. So I guess I am steadily unlocking stuff to do on the map. I mean, maybe diary pages are still unknown until I come upon them. Or what? Is it not a guy who will give me a special brooch? It's not even on the street level. So how am I supposed to get to him as a lady? Did I get it? No? I want to stab him, but I'm sure that's not going to help. Alright, I'll go locate the recruiter. Oh, there's another one. Might be harder to get 100% in this than I thought. Which is why I haven't done it, apparently. That's why my other save is still at like 80%. But it's a good time for me to be unlocking this stuff to do off screen because it's Friday, so I'm gonna have the whole weekend to try to do it. There's coins down there. Are you the recruiter? Beat up muggers to acquire foreign coins. Sorry, buddy. I want your coins. Oh, wait. I'm misreading the map. It's this guy, who's the guy I can actually target. Ow. Oh, ow. Okay. Hey. You have to have the triangle above your head when you attack. You can't not have the triangle. Ow. Who shot me? No! Oh, come on. I got shot. Hopefully the guy will respawn when I do. I'm all the way back here. Can I leave as a lady? Maybe that'll make things easier. I can still beat him up as I can still beat up the smuggler as a lady, I'm sure. Nope, locked out of it. I could go back to being a slave though, for some reason. Weird that the game would let me change outfits, but not to lady. Which, again, goes back to my complaints with the restrictions. Why would I have only 2 outfits available right now and not 3 when there doesn't seem to be a story reason for having any restrictions at all? Especially when coming out here and the game is like, hey, charm that guy. I still think it's a little odd that I can't blend as an assassin. Blending has become such second nature, really, ever since they made it where you can blend with any crowd, which I think was Assassin's Creed 2. Let me go take out the guy on the roof first. Oh, I found the recruiter, I guess. No, I gotta tail him. But I wanna get the... I can't. I can't do it now. And if anything, I think this is the game where blending would make the most sense as an assassin, because you're no longer wearing a hood by default. Like, and again, I get not being able to blend as a lady, because it is a flashy outfit. It is extravagant. But this outfit doesn't look like it stands out that much. I mean, sure. If you stuck the character models next to each other, it'd be obvious which one's the protagonist and which ones are generic background characters. But again, I will point out how in previous games, you could blend with crowds no problem, wearing white robes and a hood, and, you know, being not dressed like everyone else. Especially in the last game, you know, in 3, where you have a very obviously not colonial outfit in addition to the hood. You know, you got the bow over your shoulder and a quiver and guns on your hip. And a weapon hanging from your belt. Oh, he's stopping to tie his shoe. That's funny. But, you know, if the game is... If I'm interpreting that scene right, that scene in 3 where Haytham is basically kind of mocking the assassins for going around in hoods, whereas Templars go around in everyday clothes. Like Aveline blends in well too. She blends in as much as Haytham does. Is he good? I'm gonna have to chase him. I missed? Since when does auto aim like that miss? Well, I should be faster than him. I always am. No, don't stab me in the back. No. Ding. I can't catch him while reloading. Just have to cut the corner. That didn't really help. Was he supposed to get away to a fort? I think he was supposed to get away. Okay, well, I got full sync, so that's all that matters. Okay, I'm looking at the notoriety levels there. I think Lady was darker before, and now it's the same brightness. So I think that means I can switch now. Let me go find a outfit switching place just down the corner. Hopefully I don't end up too close to the mission start. I think this is another one of those points where, excuse me, you get to go about the mission different ways, depending on which outfit you pick. So that'll be exciting to get to. But I want to make sure I stop here. Yeah, I can change now. I want to be sure I stop here where I can freely switch between outfits so I can do stuff off screen. So I'm going to end here. Thanks for watching. When we come back, we'll do that mission. We'll do it on Monday. Bye. Where's the end button?